Deserts, plains, savannas, snowy tundras, and taigas are all biomes with their own unique village types. But there are two biomes that feature a unique villager type with no natural spawning villages. Those two being the jungle and the swamp. However, in this episode, we will be changing that. Well, half changing that. Alright, let's find a spot so we can start building our village. Before we start, let me go over the block palette I have chosen. I've decided to do oak wood for the main wood type, as swamps contain an oak tree variant. Purple terracotta, because witches and swamp villagers naturally spawn with purple robes, and clay spawns primarily in swamps. Mushroom blocks, because the swamp is littered with a bunch of red and brown mushrooms. Finally, mud bricks, because it's a swamp. We're going to pretend in this episode that mud spawns naturally in regular swamps and not just in mangroves. Anyway, let's get started. Seems like a good spot here. A little bit of water, a little bit of land. Probably do some houses on both. Probably starting here. Now, before I continue on the rest of the houses, let's make a villager breeder. If you don't know how one works, allow me to show you. Essentially, the player gives two villagers in a one block confined space some crops to breed with. In this instance, I'll be using carrots. Once given, the villagers will toss the crops back and forth before making love and producing a little baby villager. Once the little ankle biter drops, I can then put him in a minecart and send him to another separate confinement. And there you have it. Now I just need to get two villagers and start this thing. Yeah, the house is just across this tundra. Don't know if this will make it, but we'll see. That was definitely a bit overkill. I had a lot of height left. Now I just need to build the actual breeder and get some crops, because I forgot those. Okay, this should work. Let's see. Go pick it up. I'll leave you to be. Okay, so villager breeding is a lot more complicated than I thought. So, baby villagers have a 50% chance of inheriting the biome type of their parents, and another 50% chance of inheriting the biome type of the one they were born in. Therefore, to make this farm 100% functional, I will need to replace the plains villagers with swamp ones. Now, I've created an intricate path for these guys. They can't go anywhere but their beds. I just have to wait for it to turn night. Now, pick the minecarts. And they should climb right up to sleep. There we go. Now, test this out. Moment of truth right here. Now we should be getting them 100% of the time. I just need to finish building the village. Not quite done, but the buildings are all finished. I have some workstations and I have some houses. I plan to do all 13 villager professions. That's why there are so many buildings, because each villager needs a workstation and a house to live in / sleep in. So I had to build all of those. Now I think I'll make some paths connecting all the houses and a little meeting area in the center here, because all the villagers meet up in one spot at night before they go to sleep. I think this turned out really nicely. It's kind of like a oak village, which is what I was going for, just with some mushrooms involved, of course. But it turned out really nice. The last thing I need to do is get all of them to move over here, and hopefully they'll all get assigned jobs. I don't think there are any nitwits in the mix, so it should work out fine. This is good. They're already getting assigned. I think if I break this boat, they will go to sleep. Please. Alright, this is looking good. I think that is everyone. This is the last guy that I need. Sick. Alright, I'm gonna wait till night to see if they end up actually going to use the meeting place. I think as long as I have a bell placed down, which I do, they should all come to meet here right before sun sets here. They're actually meeting here. Wow. A successful village, everyone's employed. This is utopia right here. Alright, I'm gonna trade with some of them. We're gonna get some leveled up. And yeah, wow, I can't believe I actually saw the end of this project. That is going to conclude this episode. Successfully made a swamp village and all the villagers are employed. We have all 13 professions. Thank you so much for watching. The sun is currently setting, so we're going to end it with a little bit of fishing.